I'd like to start this off. I hope you're offended. 10 reasons to never fall in love with a poet. 1, they will write poetry about you. Worry not, there will be poetry. And if you are unlucky from experience, it will be about how many times you failed at being the perfect lover. No matter how much they love you, your faults go first. 2, you will never be on their level vocabulary-wise. Half the time you will not understand the words they use. No worries, they don't either. They just know how to use it in a sentence and or made it up to fit line breaks or to rhyme. 3, when you tell them how you really feel, they somehow find a way to show you up and begin writing a love poem about you halfway through your goddamn conversation. 4, of course, their smoothness and wonderful handle on words only works through text, online communication, written communication, and telepathically. The second they actually have to start waxing poetic about you on the spot, you're left with a stuttering mess of words and rhyming, and things start not to make sense. 5, poets are never truly over anything. Sure, it happened 8 billion years ago, but we'll never get over the emotional trauma of losing the dinosaurs. Now imagine how they feel about exes, heartbreak, and childhood memories of varying levels of happiness. You might find more poems about how an ex-lover's hair slides over their fingers than what your physical attributes do to their heart. 6, sometimes their poetry will scare you so bad you lose your breath. Poets have an unhealthy obsession with extreme and morbid things: death, religion, metaphors, humor, suicide, homicide, fratricide, exercise, and insanity. And for some odd reason, and this will never be explained, love. 7, poets tend to be emotional, and your significant other may be prone to crying over things you find trivial. Broken candles, worn out crayons, brand new things, a frayed rug, old people, street signs, everything, the night sky, everything! Because they came up with a tragic backstory related to inanimate objects daily and within a matter of seconds. 8, they tend to exaggerate a lot. Your heart is the size of the moon, and their hatred of Star Wars wouldn't fit on a spoon. The spirit of chess reverberates to their souls every 5 minutes, and it seems decades since you've been gone. I didn't know the corner store took more than a minute to walk to. 9, the silence. No matter how talkative your poet is, there are times when they are silent. When poetry has wrapped its way around their head and over their eyes, when you don't know what they're thinking, but their lips move silently as they scroll through their vast knowledge of words to describe a scene they are completing in their head. The silence can last from minutes to days. 10, because if what you have with them doesn't work out, you have the privilege of knowing that you aren't sure what to do with the shoeboxes of poems they wrote for you. If you will ever get their metaphors of your love and beauty out of your head, and the guilt of knowing they will never stop writing about you.